under, under this theory, if I'm in a store and somebody walks by, is talking, and they're emitting these airborne particles, if I walk by that, is this theory saying that if I walk by maybe 5 minutes later, I could still be breathing in whatever they were expelling? Is that how this is kind of working?
Yeah, so that's right. And in order to get infected, of course, it varies from person to person, but you have to inhale enough of these of the virons in order to get infected, right? So it's quite a few of them. That's why they've been talking about how if you go for a walk on the trail and you pass someone, your exposure is not, you don't inhale as much, right? As if you're running behind somebody on the trail and they're breathing hard and you're in their wake, you're in their plume, then your exposure will be higher, right?
Right. So that could change maybe even the rules about wearing, or maybe people about wearing a mask. I'm thinking, do you wear one just when you're within 6 feet of somebody, or do you wear one all the time
Right. I
to,
would wear one all the time that I'm inside. If there are other people that aren't in my little COVID household. And, I'm much more comfortable meeting someone outside um, than inside because the dilution is so much greater.
So where does this go from here? You guys wrote this open letter, more than 200 scientists sign it. What happens next? Are we just hoping that the WHO takes a look at it?
Well, we can do multiple things at the same time, right? Many of us are working with our universities on their reopening plans, and we can provide guidance to locals and state governments about their reopening plans. We keep doing research. We just got an NSF rapid grant to look at how long does the virus remain viable when it's in aerosol particles that and so we can do research to better understand um, uh, the parameters we need to do, and then we can run models on what happens to spread in indoor environments under certain scenarios.
And does this, this finding, or that you're supporting, does this worry you at all? That this may be happening and we're not maybe taking the steps to protect ourselves against this way of transmission?
Well, in some ways we are. If you listen carefully to the advice from Dr. Fauci and others, there's increasingly a call from governors as well for people to wear masks when they're in public spaces, especially indoor spaces. And so that's really helpful. And then minimize your contact, open up the space. And, I think we have this tension because it's been a while. We've been very careful for a while. And now and people want to get back to their life, but I think getting back to their life is going to have to happen a little differently for a while.